Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 12 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's hot. I had to put my hair up. It's so hot. Like I can't have my air conditioning running while I'm filming because it blows right on the microphone. And I can't. I just can't. So I had to put my hair up because I am sweating profusely. But also the last episode gets me really excited for what's to come because I think we're going to see Teacher in the next episode here. We are on our way to Dublith, and Winry is back in, I was going to say Rose Valley. I was going to say, she's in the Automail Valley. She's staying there to not do an apprenticeship. It's not an apprenticeship. It is her just learning without being taken in and really taught. But I'm still really proud of her for staying there. I'm really excited for her to learn things to not only, of course, help Ed, but like, you know, she's really excited and she loves like all of the Automail. She wants to learn all about it. And I think that that's great, that when you want to hone your gift and it's something that you truly love doing, I think that that's fantastic. She is there with Panina, who once was a thief who has Automail legs. I don't know if she's going to be a more prominent character in the show, but I do think she'd be great in a pinch. Having a knee that shoots bullets and I guess, what is it, a shin sword? I think both of those would come in handy with our boys. And then, of course, Winry fixing, or, oh, I don't want to say fixing her crappy Automail because it's not crappy. Everybody was like raving about it. They're like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. But finding out that it was a little heavy and then like maybe her honing her skills, she can really, really help Ed create something for himself that really helps him do his job, that doesn't fall apart, that doesn't stop like from one screw not being in it, or something that maybe he can grow into or could help him grow taller so he's not so insecure about it. I think he's perfectly fine the way he is, but whatever. We did see on some wanted posters that Scar is on one of them. There were two other men that are on there, so keeping my eyes, I was going to go peeled, but then I was like, oh wait, no, I'm honing in. You know what? You shouldn't do reactions when you're tired and you're hot and you have a little bit of Sprite left. They still don't know about Hughes. We don't know what Roy is doing. We don't know what Armstrong is doing. We might just be on the adventure with the boys for a while. We might get, little bits and pieces from Central. Definitely Bradley is sus. We haven't seen Lust, Gluttony, or Envy lately. But I do think getting back with Teacher is going to be the episode that tells us a lot about Ed, his alchemy. I think the last episode was the first time that I saw Alphonse do alchemy besides the first episode. Normally he's very much hand-to-hand combat, and it's because he actually has to draw the transmutation circle. But it was really fun to see because I hadn't seen it in a while. At least I don't think so. But I think being back with Teacher, being free of the house, like there's steps that these boys are taking to, like, I guess, continue learning and to get better, and not necessarily for any other purpose other than to get their bodies back, but they were worried that their teacher was going to be upset when Teacher learned what they did, which I was like, how do you spend 3 years with these, kids and not know that they're trying to bring their mom back? I don't know. We're not going to question that anymore because Teacher's coming up. I think. I hope so. I didn't look at the title of this next episode, so I'm nervous and excited, and I know they're nervous and excited, but this is a journey that they have to do, and I'm eager to go on it with them. So guys, let's get into the episode. Ooh. See, when we start episodes without the beginning and they get right into the main theme song, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a lot of important information that they spit out. Please, for the love of God, don't let it be so hot in here that my brain stops working. Well, now I'm wondering, do they need to keep Hughes in the opening? It's just heartbreaking. But now I'm wondering if the other guy in the poster was the guy with the long blonde hair and glasses. He just like looks a little different. Or if it was that guy. The guy with the dark hair that turned into like the... I don't know who that was. God, I still don't know if it's Kimberly or not. Alright, let's do this. One is all is one. Oh, hi! Mister? Was that their dad?
Were you having a dream?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was dreaming about him.
I'm guessing Alphonse knows what that means.
It'd be nice if teacher wasn't home.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they are so scared. Oh, with a bloody knife.
Hello, Sig.
Oh, Sig.
Long time no see.
That is a big
Looks
man.
like you've grown up more than a little.
No one's patted my head like this since back before I lost my body.
Oh,
Izumi, the Elric shrimps have come for a visit.
Izumi.
I guess she hasn't gotten any better since last time.
Oh, oh! He deserved it? I don't know. Hey, Izumi.
Hello, my stupid pupil. I hear you've become one of the military's dogs.
Oh, that's what upset her? This animation.
Al? Look at you, you've gotten so big.
I was worried about teacher so
Teacher,
much.
it's really good to see you. You've got lots of energy for someone who's not feeling well.
Not feeling well? What are you talking about? I'm perfectly...
Oh, throwing up blood.
You shouldn't exert yourself.
How sweet of you to worry, dear.
Aw.
Thank you.
Oh, he does look like he gives really good hugs.
I thought that one man from Central knew a good amount about the stone.
So who was this guy?
What's his name?
Bradley.
Hohenheim.
Oh, no, not Bradley. Hohenheim. Oh, God. Who is that? Ed. Ew.
Someone you know?
He's our father.
The one who ran out on you when you were little?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh,
It's all because of that bastard that our mother's dead. And if it wasn't for him...
Oh, boy. Oh, I love a good backstory. Okay, here we go. He does not look like a caring man. He paused. Maybe he didn't want to leave? I don't know, his granny's drinking buddy. He had to be kind of cool, right? Why? Why did he leave?
When's he coming back, Mom?
I'm gonna get you! You silly boy. He'll be back before you know it, Al. Now, finish your dinner, boys.
Oh, goodness.
Love?
Her mom was dope. Yeah, why did... What made her sick?
Did our dad say anything about the Philosopher's Stone?
Something about a lifelong dream coming true. He seemed very happy when he said it.
Interesting.
Now we're going to eat.
Okay.
That seemed inappropriate. Really, like him going through all those emotions didn't seem like the best time to smack him. Just saying.
Everyone's blessed when a baby's born, huh?
Yes, that's right. That same miracle brings us all into this world. Always take pride in the lives that were given you.
Yeah, same, kiddos. How uncomfortable.
She hasn't changed one bit in all this time.
I thought she was gonna be vile. She doesn't seem to be. Ugh. Terrible day for Rain.
The levee's breaking! Head for higher ground!
Brother, look!
Alright, girl. Show us what you got, Izumi. Nice. Without a transmutation circle, though. She's got the same tattoo on her that Al has on his shoulder.
Lady, who are you?
Just a housewife who was passing by.
Oh! Why does she keep throwing a bud?
Hey, old lady, could you be our teacher?
Nikki, come back.
You brats! What about your parents?
These little ones don't have any parents.
Oh, yeah, I feel
How am I
bad
supposed
for
to
him,
say
too.
no to that?
Exactly.
You two are on your own.
Oh.
This is your introductory training. During this first stage, the use of alchemy is totally forbidden. One is all, and all is one. You have 1 month to figure out what that means. Bye!
I'm normally good at figuring that shit out, and I can't right now. They're not allowed to use alchemy.
How is a camping trip considered alchemy training? I'm so hungry.
It's almost about like teaching survival. Sig Curtis, Izumi Curtis.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Why does she throw up blood?
I'm teaching them the same way that I was taught. If they don't learn anything from this, it means their talent as alchemists will be limited.
Oh,
It's
God.
not their education I'm worried about. Their lives could be in danger out there.
Y'all are like the perfect couple.
That island has plenty of things to eat. They're not going to die.
Well, I mean, okay. They could at least trap a rabbit. That's good. Can they kill it,
How are we
though?
supposed to eat it?
When you kill it.
Kill it?
Vegetarian diet. Yeah, no. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You take care of it, brother. You always make me do the dirty work.
Oh. Got away? Oh, the fox got it. Oh, the circle of life. Oh.
Fox cubs, look.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just switch to fish.
You still gotta kill the fish. Find some nice roots.
Great, how are we supposed
Eat
to
some
catch
tubers.
a fish? We don't have any rods or line or hooks or bait or anything.
Let's not panic. Just a really sharp, pointy spear. Yeah, what's the lesson in this? Come on, figure it out, Ed, because normally I'm pretty good at it myself. That you're gonna eat your brother?
Oh, hey!
Ah! Yeah.
Brother?
Unless it's a fire ant, you can eat regular ants.
So gross!
Well, it's not gonna taste like roast beef, but it's survival.
I'm alive because I ate the ants.
Circle of life. One is all is one.
Because I consumed life. We're not going to die.
All wild animals. There you go, there you go. You need some kindling on top of it. Look at them! I don't want to say thriving, but definitely doing better. Aw, you guys want some? Oh my god, I can't believe I sang the Circle of Life, and that's kind of what we were talking about? Maybe, I don't know.
Do you remember when I was weak from hunger and I ate those ants? If I hadn't eaten them, I might have died. Then I would have been eaten by them. I'd go into the earth and become grass. And then the rabbits would eat that.
You're talking about the food chain, right?
Yeah, but it's not just that either. We're only one small part within the much greater flow. But by putting all those ones together, you get one great all, just like teacher said. The flow of this universe follows laws of such magnitude that you and I can't even imagine them.
Good job, Ed.
Let's hear what you've learned about one is all and all is one.
All is the world.
And one is me!
Very well. Now the real training starts.
Why did she laugh? She's like, bye! Survive another month.
In order to call upon and harness this power, one must draw a structural matrix over the circle. This is also the circulation of power.
She's awesome. She's amazing. I was really worried about her. I thought she was an evil person, and I'm glad that that turned out to not be the case so far.
But teacher, you just put your palms together to perform transmutations, don't you? You can do it without drawing the structural matrix?
If you think about it a certain way, I myself am the matrix.
How do you do it? Tell us, teacher.
Oh.
Perhaps it's something you learn when you see the truth.
Truth. Yay.
Our teacher has seen the truth, too.
Which means she's done something unforgivable, which is probably why she's vomiting blood, but I don't know what that has to do with anything yet. Okay.
As I suspected, you can transmute without a matrix. On top of which, Al is now a suit of armor, and 2 of your limbs are made from automail.
Teacher, how did you know?
Please, I can tell from sparring with you! You saw it, didn't you, Edward?
Show did.
You saw it! Yes!
Everything. He saw everything. What did she do? Oh, what is she trying to do? Who did she try to bring back? Did they have a baby?
For a while, it seemed we were barren. We wanted a child, but couldn't conceive. When we were finally able to conceive, I ended up falling gravely ill. And our child as well. He was not able to take a living breath in this world. I committed the taboo. As a result, I lost parts of my inner organs. What an idiot I was.
My God.
It hasn't been that big a deal, actually.
Besides, now I've got this long list of things I get to look forward to eating when I have my body back. Right, brother?
Yeah, it's nothing.
You darling
She couldn't fix
little
herself.
idiots. It's okay to hurt.
Forgive us. Please forgive us.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, they finally had their moment. That was amazing.
You have to understand that flow, deconstruct it, and then reconstruct it.
That's what alchemy is, brother.
Yep.
You're right. But it's also what living is. Alchemy is part of that flow. And the flow is life itself.
It sounds like the Force. Ugh. Oh, I think I'm allergic to the end of the episode. Whew. Don't want it to end. The only medication is to watch more. Okay, so we met teacher. She's awesome. Izumi is awesome. The fact that because I thought it was interesting that it was something that we learned in the very beginning is that she could do transmutation without a matrix, without doing a circle. And I remembered that being said by Al and that Ed could do it. I didn't know if Ed could do it before or after they tried to do human transmutation. But then learning about the teacher, and I was like, why does she keep throwing up blood? And until they said the thing about her also knowing the truth, is I was like, oh, she did the same thing. Who did she try to bring back? And it was really hard to tell because it looked exactly like Ed and Al's mom, but like there was like this bassinet that almost was like lying on the ground behind it. And, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. And I like them. I like Sig and Izumi. I like them a lot. And she's awesome in her saving the people and not wanting to take on the boys because they're traveling and all this stuff. I think, probably with her organs not working right, it's not that I think that she was like preparing to see the end of her life, but maybe she didn't know how long she had because like it's not normal to throw up blood. I like that she is ruthless. I like that she is hard on them, that she put them through the test that they needed to go through, that she went on. And I was just like, all is one and one is all. What the hell does that mean? And, me like laughing about the fox stealing the rabbit and then singing the Circle of Life song. I know I didn't say food chain, but essentially that's exactly what happened. And I'm not trying to pat myself on the back for it, but it's more or less like I was so dumb that I made like a funny moment turn into something that was like, oh, that is actually what was happening. And it's good. It's good that these boys learn that everything that is one, and that like how infinitesimally small we are as human beings, and that we are part of a bigger picture. And I like that lesson. I like that lesson a lot. Her like reading the book and fighting them and being able to, defend herself and ward them off is fantastic. Her figuring out about Ed and Al and like what their bodies were and what had become of them. And then her sharing the truth, that she knows the truth, that she's met truth, and that they've both had those moments. Now, I don't know why that makes you the Matrix, but it's really interesting that, and I was kind of saying it before, that I thought Ed was special because he can do transmutation without a circle or without a matrix. That I was like, oh, he's the important sacrifice. And I still think that that's true for that exact reason, is because it's almost like when it comes to the Circle of Life, he's like the link into that world. That he's in between the world of life and death, sort of. Maybe I don't know quite what I'm saying, but I know I'm like so close. I'm like on the precipice of saying it, but I don't know what it is that I'm trying to say. I happen to pause the ending right when Armstrong is hugging Ed in that other animation, and it just made me smile. Knowing that their father was the, state alchemist that Honenheim, something like that. That he's the one that went off to seek the Philosopher's Stone, and that's why he left. I don't understand. I mean, I know that they said that their mother was sick, but like, sick from what? Did he make her sick on purpose? Because he knew how attached his kids were to his wife and that they would try to do this. Like, I don't know. Him walking out on his family one day and then learning that he knew about the Philosopher's Stone and that he would ask about it, or, that he was working on it. That is so suspicious and so close to home. That can't be a coincidence. So screw that guy. He really just up and left. Screw that guy. Well, anyway, we finally got a backstory on their dad. Not impressed. Not impressed. I think Izumi is fantastic, and I love Sig. Sig reminds me of Armstrong in a way of like, he's a big guy who has feelings, and like even Izumi like throwing the knife and him just like catching it in between his fingers and stuff. They work really, really well together. But like even like when she was brokenhearted and he hugged her, I was like, he does look like he gives good hugs. And then I see this hug from Armstrong over here, and I'm like, yeah, they give some good hugs. Wow. Okay. So learned more about the boys, learned more about Teacher finally. I really, to be honest, like I thought that we were going to find out that Izumi was like more like a lust or an envy or a character more like that was like sinister. And I was like, how did she not know what they were trying to learn? And then like, why? And it's because like, she didn't meet them. Like, it's not that like their mother died and they went and met her and was like, we need help and you need to teach us. It's like, they'd already been orphaned for quite some time. So like in her mind, she's probably thinking, like, why would they want to like bring their mother back after all of this? Or like maybe they never even talked about it, because she doesn't seem like she's somebody who has heart to hearts with people until the very end there, where they actually, when she's like, it's okay to feel hurt. And, like Winry was talking about that, about how she's the one that's crying because the boys never do. And them openly, like, it wasn't like it was weeping, but them like really saying how sorry they are and expressing themselves that way to Azumi, like that meant a lot to me, but it probably meant a lot to her. And it's probably like one of those occasions where it's like the person that doesn't express themselves the most, that like when you express yourself to that person, they open up to you. And it's kind of like that. It just allowed the like floodgates to open for all three of them to just like share and have that bonding moment. And I really like Azumi. I hope we get more of her. I don't think she's going to last very long. I don't think throwing up blood in, your organs being missing is really great for life, but she survived this long, so who knows? I'm looking forward to it. I don't know where we're going next. I don't know if we're going back to Central, if they're going to try to find their dad, because obviously he's the freaking key, and that sucks because, like, they could meet up with him and he could be, like, cold and just, like, I'm not sharing any information with you, or, he could be like, boys, and, like, they'll just be like, like, screw you, Dad. I'm not sure. I don't know if that relationship gets better or worse. I knew he was their dad. I mean, the hair color and like, it just seemed very obvious to me. So good to get the backstory. Happy about that. But guys, if you want to watch a full reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to 2 episodes early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What did you guys think of Azumi when you met her? Now, obviously, if you have seen the previous show, or you read the manga, that you probably would know about Azumi. But for people who watch this without any of that background information, what did you think of Azumi? Because I thought she was going to be a dark, manipulative, horrible, just awful person, and she turned out to be a tough, wizened, tough nut to crack. Like she wasn't an easy cookie. She was not sweet by any means. She was hard on the boys, but in a good way, in a way that was like, I'm not going to hold your hand through this. You're going to learn it. And it's going to be hard. And that's what she learned. So that's what she knows, and that's great. So I feel like she was a great surprise. I absolutely love it. And her story is absolutely heartbreaking. And now I know more about being able to transmute without the Matrix, and that they are the Matrix. It's not that there isn't a Matrix. There just isn't one that everybody else can see. Which again, I think is why Bradley wanted to make him the Fullmetal Alchemist, to keep him around. That way, when they need to sacrifice him for the Philosopher's Stone to rid the world of all Ishvalans, I don't know if that's Bradley's plan. I don't know if that's a thing at all. But I'm just like I feel like Bradley is the key to everything that's bad, and it has something to do with Ishval and the war, and like how brutal he was when it came to the war, and Ed being able to be the a Matrix himself and not throw up blood, but obviously he's missing limbs. But, I feel like that's all important. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Gosh, this is such a great show. Ugh. I'm so excited for the next episode, guys. So come back here, because I don't know where our journey takes us. I don't know if we're spending more time with Teacher, if we're going to Central, if we're going to find Dad of all dads that suck. May Hughes is like, he is the best dad on this show, and he's dead. Screw Tucker. Anyways, Hodenheim, Hoffenheim, Hoopenheim, whatever his Hyman name is, Hyman. Whatever his name is, he's middle to Tucker. I don't know. I think Roy would be a better father than anything on that end, so... Just saying. So guys, come back here for the next episode. And in the meantime, I'll see ya.